Hello. Hi, Sarah. Hi, my lord. Yes, you can. So, Sarah asked first, and then I will get to you, Minor. Am I pronouncing that right? Hello and welcome. Don't be shy. So first, I'm going to answer Sarah's question. Will ST contact me today or soon? Okay. Welcome back, Sarah. You show me so much love in the comments and even the one-on-one readings. So thank you so much, Sarah. Yes. Yeah, so definitely today. Or soon, but yes, this person is definitely going to contact you. Let me, yeah, that's a little better. Give me some room here. Okay, so I know your question. Yeah. Does Habib, oh, is that like, oh, is that the name or like Habibi? Okay, think about me. Let's see. Are they thinking about you? Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna use this deck. This is what I was looking to find. Hello, hello. Welcome. So this is now my second live. I usually don't take, I'm gonna put these, wow, I'm gonna put these back. But they're all major arcana. Okay, so I usually only take them if they're one at a time, but they're all major arcana except this one. So I'm gonna see what this is about though, because it seems like this person is in some type of delusion about you. Do they think? Okay, yeah. Yeah, they do think about you a lot. Kind of in this very dreamy state though. I'm not gonna like they do think about you, but it's in this sort of like delusionary, and they might even be dreaming about you a lot with this moon card. But then you have like the death, so it could be too like this dark sort of night of the soul, some type of justice coming in. But yeah, this person is definitely thinking about you. This Nine of Cups, though, this person might be pretending that they're not. A lot of times this Nine of Cups comes out when we're pretending like we got it together and we don't necessarily really have it together. One second, let me turn off because I can kind of hear the back thing on my, oh, let's see. We also, we have a paid question. Okay. Oh, okay, that was you, Sarah. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna do like, okay. Will I reconnect with him? Okay, so I'm gonna Let's see. Will they reconnect? And I'm about to get to your paid questions there. I just want to clear it first. And then will they reconnect? Will they reconnect? Okay, I do see some type of healing and improving. Will they actually reconcile though? Ooh, with heartbreak coming out. Give me one more. Will they reconcile? One more. What's going on? There's some type of like delusion going on with this connection. Something between like family, but I don't see any reconciliation coming out. And there's, okay. I was about to say, so there is unfinished business between you two. As of right now, though, it doesn't look like reconciliation is very soon, just because we didn't get the actual reconciliation, but there is unfinished business. So it's not over between you two. Probably not reconciliation in the way that you're hoping for, though. It is some unfinished business, and it does seem like it's going to be heartbreak and just a bunch of kind of confusion. Let's see, where is the delusion coming from? Let's see. Well, first, I'm going to get to Sarah's paid question. And then if we don't have any more questions after I finish her question, I will come back to yours. All right. Let's see. So, Sarah, thank you for asking a question, though. Let's see. How will our relationship turn out overall? How's he thinking and feeling towards me? Okay. First, I'm going to see how he's thinking and feeling towards you. I'm going to see how he sees you right now, how he's feeling towards you, and then those intentions. Oh, sorry. So let's see. Oh, wow. So he thinks you are like a star, like a wish come true. It could be, I know, I don't want to say too much of your stuff, but it could be because of the work that you're doing that he's like looking at you as a star, as a celebrity. I know we've been doing like coaching and stuff for it. And like I told you, when you start looking at yourself like that, everyone else does too in this way. So he is seeing you, but it is still in this very hopeful way, like wishing upon a star. So let's see how he's actually feeling. Hi, Uma. Yes, I'm gonna get to Sarah's question and I will get to you, okay? Sarah had I'll do the paid questions first, of course, and then, but it's not a whole lot of people here today. It's a holiday. It's only my second live, so it'll be soon. Oh, wow. Feeling Page of Cups. So lots of feelings towards you. Oh, let's see. What are his intentions towards her? This 10 of Swords. He might think it's over. Five of Swords. Give me this one more time. What is this? Give it action. Give it action. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. So it might be like a fake, honestly, he might pull the old fake walk away. Like, but really it seems like he's going to be testing the waters, seeing if it's like a worthy sort of investment. How does this relate to the contract today? Okay. Yeah. So today it seems like somebody might have advised him to reach out to you, to be honest, and it could just be like searching for a higher purpose. But he actually thinks it's going to be this like grim ending. So he's kind of like prepared almost for the worst, but he loves you. Hi, Mickey. Is it Milky? Is it Milky? Oh. Page of Wands, though, lots of sexual energy towards you. So definitely communication. And then I'm gonna see how things are gonna turn out overall between you two. And I'll go through the other question. Oh, it's right, Milky. Oh, I love that. Okay, so you guys are definitely gonna be at a crossroads today. Like a turning point in your relationship. Thank you, Amber. Okay, so I'm gonna do Sarah's paid question first. Oh, thank you. And then I'm gonna go to Amber, and then I'm gonna do the free questions, okay? Okay, I don't know. Hold on, let's get this back into Zoom. I don't know. Is that dirty? Okay, no. So I don't like this third-party card, so I'm gonna see what is up with that, Sarah. Because what the heck is that? Give me this third party. Okay, some type of legal matters. Who's the third party? What's the third party? Okay. So maybe some type of Oh, Sarah, I think this is you. Okay. So I think this is you. So I think one of your ex-lovers is also looking at you on social media. Oh, sorry, Milky. We're on Sarah's question right now. Yes. So one of your ex-lovers is looking at you on social media. It could be the Libra we talked about with this justice and like legal matters coming here or balance. Yeah. Yeah. So that ex-lover is creeping on your social media too. So you might get surprised by even both of them today. I'm gonna get one more clarification for Sarah, and then I'm gonna go to Amber. Tell me about the third parties. Okay. One of them that you got the booty with. Oh, dating queen. So you got a few suitors. So that's the competition. Okay, so one is the fair male. I think this is ST, if I remember from our 101. And then with the open relationship, non-committal, give me plus spiritual alignment, effortless. Give me one more or two more, I'm sorry, for Sarah. Okay, so somebody might be coming to your house. Yeah, you'll be acting with discernment. We got a past lover too. So we got a past lover. Somebody, I think the long distance one. So yeah, so there's gonna be a couple coming for you. Fun times, freedom, being casual. Yeah. Yeah. So yes, they'll contact you and then give me the outcome. Overall outcome of them. RNST. Okay, so you guys might be so you guys will be traveling together. Oh, yes, so serious relationship. So traveling together, having fun. You might get invited to some type of event, dating you. I think this is the wine and dine card that wants to come out. And then, yeah, serious relationship. Blonde female came out, so I know that's also you. All right. So Amber, did you send your question on PayPal? How did you send your question, Amber? She's my kids. Okay. I'd like to know, will Alexandra will find a replacement nanny by October? Okay, so Alexandra, that's the person that you're working for. I'm her nanny currently. I don't like the vibes in the home. It's time for me to bounce. She has 5 kids. Okay. I was actually a live-in nanny before as well. Let's see. Funny enough, I'm actually taking a infant toddler class this semester, just for fun, but let's see. So, will she find a replacement nanny by October? Will she find a replacement nanny by October? Okay, yeah, the deadline is coming soon. Yeah, let's see. Micromanage. Give me one more. Will she find a replacement nanny? It does seem like it is going to go over the time. It is going to go over October. With the micromanage, to be honest, if you want it, I feel like if you want it to be at a certain time, you might have to assist in the finding your replacement. I know you might hate that. You might not even be getting paid for that. But with the micromanage, it does seem like she's probably gonna need some type of assistance with this. And then, yeah, I do see though, like it is gonna be some deadlines, but and it's gonna go over time. With the unemployment though, it might be wise to find a place where people are actually looking. Hi, Tiger Dragon. Where people are actually looking for a job. So a place that people have, places like carenow.com where people are listing, because it does look like it does look like it's something that you might have to micromanage a little bit. But what I do think that the reason why, because typically that doesn't come out, I don't know, at least for me, and it could be your personality that I'm picking up on, Amber, the reason why this came out for you to do, it could help you not worry. And it's more so about the vibration, not about what you're actually doing. It's all about vibration, right? And so I do think that maybe by you kind of helping, it'll ease some of your anxiety. It could be like a waiting, or the fact that someone else is in control of it that is causing, could be some worry within you and even some discord within you. but that can help you ease some resistance as far as helping it along, because it does look like like it's gonna go over time if you don't kind of micromanage it, to be honest. Yeah. Does that answer your question? Hi, Manor. Thank you for still being here. I'm just answering the paid questions first, and then I'm gonna get to the free ones, my loves. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Does that answer, Amber? Okay. Yeah, so that could, yeah, I did see an entry level. So it does need to be someone who, I do feel like you do need to get somebody who's very young and who's entry level. So like this is their first time. So, because that did come out. So, and someone who needs a job. And it was kind of like a homeless, like, I'm not going to say like try to take advantage of somebody in need. Let me see. Let me ask the tarot just how you should go about it. I'm going to see how you should go about it. Oh, you're in Texas. I'm in Texas too. And I was in Florida, although I'm from Texas originally, and I lived in Florida for a little bit. And then I lived in South America, and then during COVID, I moved back to Texas. Let's see. Give me advice for Amber. Yay. Okay, so we do got a positive. Okay, so the situation though, yeah, it is kind of like you're in your thoughts a little bit too much. Okay, I'm like southwest of Fort Worth area. Like I'm so about an hour and a half outside of Dallas, Texas. I'm in the boonies though. I'm in the country. I love it here though. I'm from Dallas, but I love living in a small town. Especially, I just love living in my particular small town, but I think I would love a small town anyway. This is my first time. So it's kind of like the situation is like you're feeling disconnected from where you are, disconnected from the family. It could be disconnected from the job, period. The reason why I laugh though is because you said you have 5 kids, and look at this card, Amber. Or she has 5 kids. Not true. I'm sorry. You may knock on wood for that. Break that up. Just in case you don't want 5 kids. I would love 5 kids, but just in case you don't want 5 kids. So yeah, so this is like kind of what's going on right now. And it's like, it's kind of like you're like, instead of taking this time of like disconnection to finding your center though, it's almost like you're going into this sort of chaos of the family, and you're like letting them affect your vibration. And a great thing is that it's so crazy because I haven't even thought about this nanny job in so long, and I had to do an assignment about like introducing ourselves, and so I talked about it sounds like the court bell. Yeah, court bell, whatever it is, the bell of the justice. Okay, these are the marriage bells. But so like I had to talk about my nanny job, which I hadn't had since I was 18, 19. But anyway, though, like at the time I was already practicing Buddhism. So, and it so happened to be that one of the wife's husband was Chinese. And so anyway, it was cool. And they liked my practice. And I had to enshrine my altar there and all that kind of stuff, which is like the thing you see behind me. But anyway, so like it's about finding the center because they need your help, right? And so it's being a nanny and being in any sort of job, any sort of vicinity of, any job, any family, any relationship, especially, when you invite other people, other beings into the mix, it's about who's going to be the dominant vibration in the room. So are we going to let 5 kids and stressed out parents be the dominant vibration in the room? Or are you going to be the dominant vibration in the room? And it's setting that for yourself. And so it's not about talking loud, and it's not about saying, I'm going to be dominant. No, it's about finding that within yourself, because when you connect to source energy, when you connect to that one divine energy, there's like, you're so much more effective than people who are disconnected, and to the mass world that is disconnected, and especially within this household. And it's just like being a mother, right? You set the tone, you set the spiritual tone for your household, for your children. And so you first find this spiritual tone, and it's this unshaking spirit of, I'm not going to be moved. I've also worked in daycares, and I'm not going to be moved by a toddler. I'm sorry, 3-year-old, you're not going to move me. You aren't taking me out of my chi right now. You're crazy. And so it's happily along, because you can't go from a job that you hate to a job that you love. I can guarantee you that. You're going to find another situation that you don't like. And so it's about setting your vibrational tone so high that it'll naturally fall out. Yes, you're going to change the environment there, because I do see this Son of Coins. So it is about finding your right now day-to-day happiness, your day-to-day alignment within your workplace. And it's also, though, that is going to help you find more day-to-day alignment, because what you're asking for is a new job where you're going to constantly be happy day-to-day. But you can't find that from a place where you're just content, if that makes sense. And the universe, like, God is not like our parents. So our parents, we put up a fight. We say, we don't like this. Our parents give us what we want. That's not really how the universe works. The universe, like, do you have it or not? It's just, the Bible is the easiest way to say that. What son gets the inheritance? It's the son that, got into the feeling of it. It's not the son that was born into it. It's the son that got into the feeling of it. And so it's all about our feeling. And so if you're feeling discontent, you're just going to be discontent. If you're feeling impatient with the overtime, it looks like it's just going to lead to more impatience. But if you're feeling content, appreciative, and happy and eager for more, then, that's good. Because now it was a long time ago, but I was getting paid like $300 a week for some badass kids. And not even kids, like, we in the country, okay? We in Texas, they had a whole pig. Okay, they had a pig in a nice neighborhood. A pig. I'm already the only Black person. So they had me like, and they're like, our son needs to go on a 4-wheeler once a day. He was bad as fuck. They said he was ADHD. Back then it was bad. He was bad as fuck. But if you take him on the 4-wheeler, he was okay. But it wasn't even a real was it a 4-wheeler? Yeah, it was a 4-wheeler, I think. Or was it a fucking tractor? I think sometimes it would be a tractor. I don't know. But they also had this pig. It was a mess. And I also had to clean and take care of the kid. And then they had a new baby. It was a mess. And they wanted me to, like, raise their baby, but their way. Anyway. So it is also, and I'm not saying like be happy for 17, but I'm saying when you're happy for 17, then the 50 will come, the 60 will come, if that makes sense. The 100 will come, or however it is much that you want to be making for your services. When you're happy, it's just like a person. Money, if you think of her as a woman, I learned that from Reverend Ike. If you think of money as a woman, for a woman, if she gives you something and you're like, that's not enough, or you talk shit about her to your friends, because money can hear you everywhere, or you complain about her, then she's not gonna come. Not she, because money is a woman with self-respect and self-esteem. So I'm not saying any old woman. Some of y'all be like, I'll come. Well, there's you, but not money, okay? She's a woman of really high self-worth. And so whenever you, like, how you speak of her, how you treat her in that appreciation, that the more she's going to come to you, the more she's going to give to you. And so I like to treat money in that way. I speak very highly of her. She loves me. I love her. We have a very good relationship. So I hope that helps, Amber. Does that answer your question? Let me go to the other questions. Your Highness. Okay. Milky. Hi, Milky. If my husband's feeling towards his kids. Okay. Let's see. Let's see Mickey's husband's feelings towards his kids. Okay. Coming out really well so far with this King of Cups. Oh, yeah. So he feels very protective over them. He wants to provide financially. It's really good. He could be a little withdrawn, though, with this Hermit card, more so taking things within. But we got the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So these are just very loving. This is like, to me, this is, especially these two, these two, this is like the ideal husband and father to me. I mean, King of Pentacles is my favorite. He's my favorite. King of Pentacles is like, that's how you speak my language there. But I like those very practical things of showing up for me and those action things. As you can see on this card, he's like building things. I like guys who make me things and fix things that I break because I am clumsy. Actually, I need a bookshelf fixed right now. So let's get a guy to to come and fix that. But okay. So yeah, he feels very protective, but just very, very loving. And it's just really good. It's kind of like he's good at acquiescing to what's going on, especially with all of this water. It's like he is sort of like, I hope I'm saying that word right, acquiesce, I don't know, but he is sort of adapting. That's a better way of saying it. Adapting, or one I could say, adapting to the emotions of your children and what is going on. But with this King of Pentacles, it is like he is someone who's feeling just this overall sense of, to me, this is how a father, the male, should feel, but he feels mainly protective and responsible for them and wants to provide this sense of safety for them. I hope that helps. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to check. Let's slow down how much I'm due for them because it's been going above and beyond. And the boss lady is mentally and emotionally not right. Yeah. Yeah, and it's important, too, to keep our boundaries, Amber. Because especially with those pentacles that are coming out, and it's Virgo season. So it's a really good time to learn that. I've been enacting boundaries lately, and it feels so good. Like, I'm like, why did I start doing this sooner? I mean, no, you don't step to me correctly, block, quit, okay? Like, it just feels good to say. And what I learned, I went to shamanic priestessing school where I actually got kicked out. But before I got kicked out, I already did the year. So it was right before graduation. She really just wanted me to beg, but I wasn't. But what I did learn about boundaries is that it's not guarding yourself. So it's not stopping anything. It's not putting a guard on yourself, but it is saying, how much energy am I going to put forth for this? And so if I'm getting paid $17, how much energy and am I going to put forth for this $17, if that makes sense? And it's not about what I don't want to do, but it is about what can I do? What could I do for this 17? And then the rest is up to them. And hey, and then you tell them, this is what I'm going to do for this 17. I actually had to do the same thing with my nanny job. They did get somebody else when I did that. But I did learn from a professional nanny from Brazil, and I did it with another family, and they were very much okay with my boundaries. One was not. And I was glad about that. But it is about, look, this is what I can do. These are my hours off, especially if you live there. I still have to have my hours off. This is what I can do for this time. And this is what I cannot do. And this is what I will not do from here on out. And either you accept it or you don't. And you find somebody else to take care of your 5 kids for $17 an hour. If not, but this is what I'm going to do right here, right now for myself, for my own sanity. And if it's taking them this long to find a nanny, they're just going to have to take it, looks like, if that makes sense. And so, but it is, it's not about like, oh, I'm going to stop doing this, but it is about, this is how much I can put forth. And if I were you, I would write it down. That helps me to write it down. I take a little drive. I kind of think about what it is that I'm feeling in those like trigger points or those points that's making me feel anxious or used or taken advantage, whatever it is. Find those points of reference within yourself. And then when you go home, get to your journal and just write down, okay, what is it that I can comfortably give without this, tied up feeling of being taken advantage of. You cannot have a healthy relationship of any kind without boundaries. That's a fact. Yeah, I definitely had to learn that a really hard way. Like me and my ex went to counseling and the therapist said something about boundaries. And I was like, what is that? That sounds like white folks mumbo jumbo. I was like, I'm trying to get him out of this white boy psychopath stuff and not into it more. But then once I learned about it, I was like, okay, boundaries could be good for me, but he had like way too many. Oh my God. And I'm gonna start by saying, like, I love white boys. I love y'all. Like, I've dated primarily white guys for the last few years, but woo, it is some culture differences there. It's like, what are you feeling? Do you have feelings? Hello? But then they do, I just had to learn, like, they are expressed differently. So I had to like learn that, some harder ways, but it is very, very differently. But I do think it's been good learning because it has shown me boundaries, to be honest, and how to have those. And I feel like it's been good for them as far as like showing like how to love and open up and, So let's see. Can you pull some cards for me from whichever deck you like? Some news I could expect, whatever comes. Let's see. What kind of news can Dark Tiger Dragon expect? True Gem coming out. Valuable quality jewelry. Give me more. Darker than lighter. Dark male. So this could be someone with darker skin. Because there's not a dark female in this deck. I almost took this deck back out, but no. I love this deck so much, but I'm like, who would waste this on a male? Like, can we get a black girl in this deck? What the heck is this? And then he got white face with dark skin anyway. I'm like, this could have been a whole girl with a cute afro. What is this? We could have made do with something else before man. But anyway, a dark skinned person. Okay, so could be sometimes with friends, making new acquaintances, networking. Give me more. What's coming out? Past life, knowing, deja vu, past love. So there could be like a past life lover coming in for you, or just like a past love that you have this sense of knowing for. It could be this dark skinned person. Oh, communication. So, okay, so yeah, so it's like maybe a past lover. Like communication or texting, phone calls. As long as they are true gem. Yeah, it does seem like they are true gem. Okay, so we got home, possibly buying a home, changing your residence. For some reason, though, the first thing I thought was possibly like going to this person's home. But let's see, my mind could just be in the gutter. Oh, wow. So this is during a serious relationship. Can you tell me, are you like what, masculine, feminine? Tiger Dragon? Yes, SK. Hey, SK. Are you masculine, feminine? Tiger Dragon sounds like a masculine name, but I want to be sure. Because, I mean, I like tigers and dragons, and I'm a girl. Okay, a male. Okay, yeah. I did feel like just a more masculine energy, but I wanted to make sure. And sometimes, too, because I like my, I don't be knowing the PC names to call things, but anymore. I grew up in the 90s, y'all. So I be just saying stuff, but it's like when you're talking to the person, they don't care because I do a lot of one-on-ones, but saying it on something like this. But I do get a lot of masculine females. I love them too. Okay. So dark male, Ice King, boss, entrepreneur, detached. Okay, no, so this could actually be so this could be also something with Ice King, boss, entrepreneur, detached. It could be something dealing with the boss. Oh, but some type of like childlike fun happening with your friends. Give me this past life, this knowing, deja vu. Oh, okay, so yeah, so it was something that was casual. With being casual, lightness, singlehood, it was something casual. And then give me the communication. Okay. And then there is going to be something too with work that's happening. Some good news with work. One more. Home and Ice Queen. It could be mother. So it could be your mom coming to your house. But I do think that this could be like a woman's home, to be honest. Going to like a woman's house. She could be someone who comes. We got Ice King and Ice Queen. So you guys are definitely like a match here. Yeah, with discernment. I kind of feel like this Ice King could be you. I could be, and then we got spiritual growth happening. So learning. So you got a serious relationship coming, good news with your work and profession, a past lover that you were single, or I'm sorry, that something was casual with. I do think that that is going to be getting very serious for you. Like there's going to be some type of reconnection and that'll be getting serious for you, Tiger Dragon. And yes, they are a true gem. So SK, what's your question? Let's see. Please, Manor. I'm sorry, Manor. Oh, Habibs. Okay. So I answered your question, Minor, earlier. I'm just gonna answer SK's question and then get to the new questions, but I will get back to you when I don't have any when there's no questions before we get off, okay? I'm sorry, sweetie. Oh, thank you, Amber. Okay. I'm going to get to the paid question first with Amber, and then I'll go back to SK's question. So, Amber, go ahead and send your question. Actually, yeah, Amber, go ahead and send your question, and then I'll answer SK's first question, and I'll get to your paid question. Let me check my other. me just check it real quick. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Hold on. Okay. So I want to know Alexandra's current thoughts and feelings towards me. Does she really believe I neglect her kids? I think she exaggerated the situation in her mind. Let's see. Hi, Katro. So I'm doing paid questions first, and then I'm going to get the free questions. But if you don't want to wait, of course, you can always send a $5 donation. It's my second live, so I'm not asking for the most. Also, please donate, guys. I need things as well. Your girl be hungry. What is she thinking? Oh, yeah. So it is like, yeah. She does seem like to honestly just be a more negative-minded person. It is though like she feels like you guys are at some type of battle. You guys might have exchanged some words, some harsh words toward each other, or just, this could just be going on within her mind about you. With this death card and kids, though, it could honestly be like she does kind of think that you neglect her kids. Give me one more. Okay, no. I mean, it could be, but it honestly more so feels like with this 8 of coins, the tower, she just seems to be like a nitpicky person. She could be also one who micromanages, but it seems like she could just be very nitpicky about things. She could also think that you're doing it just for the money. She does know, though, that it could be more than what you were expecting with this tower card coming. So she does know that it was more than what you expected. And then with this 2 of coins, it's like she just thinks like you have maybe a hard time adapting. But she also feels though like you guys could be at some type of battle with each other. To me, with the 5 of swords, it's kind of like where people kind of sling sly remarks towards each other, or just had it out with words. Okay, yeah, okay, the complaining to people, yeah, yeah, okay, that you complain to people, yeah, that makes sense with the tower and the complaining. Okay, yeah, so she does know that you're complaining. Okay, that part makes sense. But it doesn't seem like she. Let me just ask that question directly one more time. Does she feel neglected? Does she feels like? No. Yeah, I mean, it does seem like in some ways, but mainly she just feels like it could be though like your own insecurities and just more so like a complaining or lack mentality with the 8 of swords and the 5 of cups. And she is someone who she does have like discernment, and it does seem like she is somebody who doesn't play. This could also be someone who could be slightly manipulative, but the Mother of Knives, like she's just somebody who doesn't uh who who can be a little less feeling, to be honest. So not necessarily everyone's cup of cake when it comes to people to work for. How's she really feeling towards Amber though? Okay. Yeah, she just sees you though as somebody honestly young who needs to explore. Like she's thinking less about the work and more, yeah, and more about like she thinks like you're very pretty and like you're somebody who like kind of needs to be like exploring and living life, to be honest. And she feels like you could just be held back in general, not necessarily just about the job, but just held back in life in general. And it's almost one of those like, hey, if I was that young and I was that pretty, like I'd be traveling and with the Six of Wands, like, this could even be some type of social media stuff, but I could be traveling and doing these things. So she doesn't care about her nannies. Yeah, it does seem like with the Queen of Swords, she is somebody, she don't care. She just wants the job done. She is somebody like she doesn't care about you. She just wants the job done. But that's why boundaries are good, because boundaries, like, you care about you. Because honestly, it's not her job to care about you. It's her job to care about her and your children. It's your job to care about you. And that's what we call, I learned that for myself, reparenting ourselves, where I'm my own mom, right? And so as your own mother, as your own nanny, as your own parenter, whatever you want to say, what are these boundaries that you set for your kid when, let's say, your kid's taking a job, any job, as your parent? What type of boundaries would you set for your children and their boss, as far as like what would you let their boss take from them comfortably? And that's the kind of standard you need to have for yourself, because it's not her job to care about you, to be honest, but it is your job to care about you. There's like no way I ever expected anybody I worked for to just do me. I mean, of course that was built over time. I had a company where I had employees. It wasn't some big company; it was very small, but I still had employees, and I did care about them. But I have a Cancer Venus, so I got mommy things. So I was like everybody mama, but I did have to learn boundaries, big time with that, and there was a big learning curve when it came to that. And like I'm hoping to honestly hone more in on my Queen of Swords energy as I go into this new chapter of my life, because you can't be a mom of 5 kids without having some strong fucking boundaries, to be honest. She would go crazy, even more crazier. I couldn't imagine. Oh, and it has mental breakdowns, yeah, with the 5 kids. And it's like, yeah. And honestly, you might just need to treat her like you would a toddler, to be honest. Like 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 I would just treat her like some people like that. I have to treat like a toddler. I mean, she's my own mom. But you might just have to treat her like, honestly, like, hey, I hear you groaning. Because for me personally, and it depends on the type of nanny you are, but when I was a nanny, like, I don't really like subscribe to temper tantrums from adult or children. To be honest, I can blank that out. So I've been around so many kids, I can sleep while you're having a tantrum, while you're having a temper tantrum. Like I can eat and sleep and not miss a beat. I can whole ass close the door and masturbate. Would you having a temper tantrum and get off just fine? And so like it is about again, like, hey, like letting her have her temper tantrum. Go ahead and have that breakdown. But just like the children, excuse me, can you go to your room with that? Like you're gonna have to go to your room. We don't want that here. Kids. Okay, okay, turning 32 in December. Okay, yeah, I'm 30. I just turned 34. Yeah. My first nanny job, I was 19, but the wife was 22 and the husband was like 50. She was like she was real cute. I think they met at like Bone Daddies or Hooters, some type of place like that that she worked at. And he was from China. They were hilarious. They were a weird ass couple. It was fun. It was funny though, but it was so much fun. I love that kid though. He chose me. He was adorable. He was bad as fuck, but he was so adorable. Let's see. Okay, let's go to SK. What's going on in NA's life? What do I need to know about him? I'm a female. And is this romantic, SK? Oh wait, NA's or oh, okay, Mitten's life. I think that's the same person. The person on her mind, the person of interest. Okay, so you are here. This is romantic. Also, please, guys, like and share. Super chats are highly welcome. Donations are highly welcome. He unblocked me and added me back after. Okay, so he fake walking away. So this is the Eight of Cups. I read this as I'm gonna pretend to walk away so you can beg me to come back type thing, to be honest. Like I know that you're gonna beg me to come back, and so I'm gonna pretend to walk away. He's very possessive over you. He wants you to be all his. The King of Wands, that does not play. Heavy Leo energy. I'm a Leo, Sun, Moon, and Mercury. And I do not play. What's mine is mine, okay? I don't even want you thinking about nobody else. And that's how he's feeling towards you. Yeah, the Three of Wands and his Eight of Cups mixed together. This is a job like, oh, thank you, Amber. Yeah, highly egotistic. Yeah, but this is someone who like they know that you're gonna come back. Three of Wands, Eight of Cups. This is like I'm waiting on you to come back. Like they're looking like this person looking at their phone. We've all felt like that about someone, and we've all had someone feel like this about us. Let's stop playing. But this is where it's like I know you're gonna contact me, and I'm just waiting for it. Yeah, just to be silent. Yeah, he's playing games. He's playing games. But he has strong feelings for you. That's so funny. That is he a Leo? Is he a fire sign? Because that's something I do. I'll be blocking people quick and then unblock it. I'll be getting kind of I don't know what all I can say on YouTube, but during the hours that I'm alone, feeling ways, I unblock it like an idiot. But yeah, I'm very Leo. So I have a Cancer Venus and a Cancer rising. A Taurus Mars. He unblocked me and added me back afterwards. That is so funny. Yeah. I have a simple yes, no. Do you see a relationship starting between me and Jasmine? Hmm. Oh, Cancer moon. Okay. Oh, no. Cancer is a tough one though. Because that's like a very, I don't know. I feel like that's a lot of, well, I feel like a Cancer moon is right where it should be though. Because I mean, Cancer is the moon. So it's like I feel like, I don't know. I don't know much about astrology. I'm just psychic. I do the tarot readings. Just kind of gifted. I've always been like that. But this more so is as I've been yapping on about boundaries, this is my guidance for one of my spiritual teachers as far as of my way of holding on to my boundaries as a spiritual person, as an empath, and someone who wants to help people, was to do it for work. Get paid to do it and hold it in myself to value. So let's see. Yes or no? Do you see a relationship starting between me and Jasmine? You welcome, SK. Okay. So I'm going to answer Galatians 6:7. What verse is that? I need to look that up. I've been practicing Buddhism for 15 years. I was a Buddhist leader for 13 years. And now I'm learning more about the Bible, which I started off actually wanting to be a priest like my whole life since I was like 2. And then at 18 started practicing Buddhism, but always been like really heavily into spirituality. And one of those like people that you just kind of hate in any religious setting. Like I was just too much and too extra. But I was a great Buddhist leader. But taking that understanding of Eastern philosophy and now interpreting the Bible into different ways has been very fun. And listening to Neville Goddard and Reverend I, their interpretations of the Bible. The Bible is actually an Eastern philosophy, which I forget. I certainly did. But now that I've really learned and studied it, like learning it like the Bible from a different lens has been so great. Galatians, there is some good things, but what the fuck? Hold on. Right? I hate right when I was about to say some good things. Because how do you get, okay. So 10 of Cups. So yes, I do see a relationship. Yes. There will be a relationship between you and this person. There is some type of like ending, dark ending. But the 10 of Swords, though, sometimes it could just be an ending of mental anguish, especially with these two coming out. Like it could be like you guys are both overthinking things, and pretty soon there's gonna be like you've overthunk it as much, or things have gotten as bad as they're ever gonna get, or you just overthunk it to the point that you done chewed all of the flavor out of the gum. And now it's just going to be time to let love in. But yes, good things. We got the Lovers and the 10 of Cups for you. Okay. Next question. All right. So somebody else came in. I'm going to take one more question and then. Oh, from NYC. I love New York. I've been thinking about New York for some reason lately. I kind of want to go. I've been thinking about New York a lot. Maybe because I've been watching Resident Alien on Netflix. And I think he like, is it Law and Order that he learned how to be human? So he like refers to New York and they actually go to New York. It was stinky and shit, but I was like, oh, you know what? I kind of miss the smell of shit and big ass rats, you know? Let's see. Yes, of course, SK. So is it Googly? Bye? I'm just gonna try the first name. Googly? Gogly? Oh, Aquarius moon. Okay. Uma! Oh my God, I didn't know you were here. Okay, actually, before I go to you, Googly, I'm gonna go to Uma. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Why did you say something? I'm so sorry. I forgot. I didn't go back up. I kept thinking like I'm forgetting something, but I didn't scroll all the way up. Uma, what was your question? Because I think I was supposed to answer your question a long time ago. Actually, y'all, I gotta pee. So I'm gonna pee really quick. Give me like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then Uma, can you like retype your question so I don't have to scroll all the way up? And I'm gonna mute it. And then can you guys remind me to unmute? Oh my God, yes. I did it again. How did I do that? What happened? I did that yesterday, but I thought I unmuted. What? Has it been muted the whole time? Wait, was it unmuted when I peed? Oh my God. I do not close the bathroom door. Let's hope that. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well, it wasn't that long ago, at least. Okay, Ghoulie. Yes. I'm so sorry. I put away your cards too. The mic was gone with the flusher? Wait. Wait. So you guys did hear me pee? No. I'm gonna have to delete this live after this. Because what the heck? No. Oh my God. Oh, okay. I was like, no. I was like, this live gotta go. Like, we gotta end now. I'm embarrassed. I can't go on. I'm too much of a Leo. After that, like, no. It's done. Okay. Woo! Thank God. Okay, so Goldie. Oh man. Well, I was being inappropriate about you because you did say you're a Scorpio with an Aquarius moon. Brandon. Okay, one more question from Brandon, and then I'm gonna do. I think it was another question. So I got three more questions, y'all, and that's it. So, okay. So yes, they do think about you. They're spying on your social media, Goalie. They're being sneaky about this. So it's like they could be watching you from a fake page. I think I might be. Is this still? Oh yeah. Okay. Yes, that's what I was saying. So there's something. So okay, good. The cards are still here. Yeah. So they do want to reconcile with you. So they will be contacting you soon, though. I'm sorry for ghosting you or treating you unfairly. I'm ready to take actions to reconcile, make things right with you. I'll be contacting you soon. And then we must be fated to be together because I feel like divine forces are bringing us together. Pathways are opening for our divine union. Wait, is the audio still not working? I don't know what's wrong with the audio. Oh, okay, it is working. Okay. So yeah. And so yeah, so things are happening. So usually when it's we must be fated to be together, this is I made this deck, and so this is usually when things are happening that are, like in this other person's life or that are bringing you guys together. So it's like if you guys are long distance, for instance, it's like this person, either their job is switching or they're somehow moving towards you, or if they were with somebody, this is breaking up. But things are happening to bring you guys together. But this person is spying on you. So no, it's not. Okay. I don't know. I think it could be your computer or something, Goalie. But I do think I'll leave it on, and so when you watch it back. So I have another question. I'm just gonna make sure I didn't answer something else. Oh, okay, that was it. Okay, so Uma, now your question, and then I'm gonna take Brandon's question, and then we're out. I go to school, still thinks of me, and misses me. Yeah, definitely thinks about you, Uma. So your ex is thinking about you, don't want to share you. They're kind of buried in their own possessions though. Watch you. You said you guys go to school together? Play like they're detached though. So they pretend to be detached. Oh, but really they're very like nostalgic about you and think about you a lot. But they pretend to be detached. And then it's kind of too like they're waiting for you to contact them or reach out or say something. Or it's like they might, I don't know, if you have some, like a class where you got to walk past them or something, it's like they wait for you. I don't know if you can see, but it's like they wait for you, they look at you. Okay. So, Brandon, will my manifestations materialize? Brandon, are you still there? Can you guys hear me? Will my manifestations materialize? Okay. So right now there's some resistance as far as your manifestations. Just like piles, bricks of resistance within you. What's going on? Okay. So the situation, you could be feeling like it could be competition for what you want, even if it's not, or you could feel like you're in competition with someone. Yes, Goalie, I did answer your question. I'm not sure why you couldn't hear, but I think the rest does. So, Kay, I'm doing free yes or no questions, though. If you want to go before others, then I do the paid questions as well. The paid questions are just more detailed from the yes or no, and then you can skip. So, it's repression, but it's like you. It seems like it is. It's coming from the inside, though. When it comes to your manifestations, yeah. Mm, mm-mm. When it comes to arrogance, competition, anxiety, to be honest, this feels like you fight for your own limitations. Yeah. And it's like blocking your own understanding. It's like you come to a point of understanding how manifestation works. And even things might even start manifesting or like the motions. Maybe you can't see them in the 3D, but it's like you start like it's like you're you're in something as far as like arguing and fighting for your own limitations right now. So it's just about recognizing when we're doing that and stop doing it. I've been doing that for a while with myself on a lot of things, love, money, and it's starting to surface. And I had to stop myself within the last, few days and say, like, wait a minute, what is this? Like what is this fight? And what's going on here? As far as like why am I fighting for my own limitations, or it's like I'll want something and I'm like, oh no, and then I'll basically ask for a chunk of this or a piece of this, but it's really my fighting or my logic will start coming out or whatever it is. But it looks like every single thing that could be is coming towards you, and it's all coming from within you. So it's like you're manifesting this resistance, you're manifesting this anxiety, manifesting these blockages. And so, yeah, so as of right now, I mean, everything will materialize, but it looks like you're always manifesting, but it looks like what you are manifesting is resistance and obstacles and competition. So manifest, just think more about what you do want, not necessarily the how. When we get to the how, things get kind of resistant. Did my spouse like the text messages songs I sent her? And then, okay, so I'll do yes or no. And then that will be the end of the live. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will do K last. And please send me some supers, donate, like, share, subscribe, support me. This is only my second live. I do love doing these, but of course, they have to be worth my time. Some sense. Okay, yeah, she loved it. Yes, absolutely. She absolutely loved it. It was received very well. And it made her feel warm and fuzzy inside with this Page of Cups and Eight of Wands. Really good news. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I do one-on-one readings. I'm on MagneticMystic.com. I'm also on Everclear.com. Get your first 3 minutes free with Everclear. So talk to me. It's Everclear.com/Stephanie C. I am going to put it in the chat so I do not forget, because I will, as soon as I get off of here, I'll forget if I don't put it in right now. So you can reach me through Everclear. On Everclear, we have chat and call, and you can get a hold of me right away. Thank you, Tiger Dragon. Wait, what is that? Oh, I didn't copy it right. Thank you, Tiger Dragon. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, everyone. And I will see you guys later.